First question for you. I read that you said that this was the most intimidating role of your career. Why so?
So many elements to learn. Well, first, his profession, his vocation. He doesn't get to. He doesn't express certain feelings and emotions out on his sleeve. He can't speak about a lot of different things. So that would mean I would have to communicate to you, as an audience, my thoughts. Without any words. That was one challenge. I needed to learn this accent, which worked for me. But I wanted to take a little combination of the rhythms of the real person, but using the accent of the actual place we were from. I needed to age from like my latter 20s to my 90s, and to figure out how to do that in a real way, an organic way, where when you see him at the end, you say, "That's my grandfather," that's my great grandfather, my dad. I needed to understand the history, the historical relevance that was going on, because all those historical points, as we see today, when we have things happen, they affect us emotionally, and they go inside of us. And I needed all those events that were going on, even outside of the script, to go on in me. And then I need to look in the script and apply all that inside, while trying to build this family, the love between me and my wife, which is the key to the story, and the love between me and my son, which is the sort of foundation of the story, moving into the civil rights.
Some have compared this story to the story of the prodigal son, separated from dad, and makes that return home. Would you make that comparison?
I think that is an interesting comparison. I think it is the prodigal son. He leaves, and I think what we find at the end is true healing, bringing together of a family. And in that, we find the key to that was appreciation. Appreciation is very important. Sometimes we have our parents or our elders or whomever, we don't appreciate the things they've done and the sacrifices they've made for us. And at some point in our lives, we start to say, you know what? Look how hard he was working to get me here, So he appreciates me. And on the other side of it, I realize what he's been fighting for. He's been fighting for the same things I have. I care about my family. I want them to have a better life. He cares about our family, his family, and the family of the country, and he's pushing forward to do that. And both of us are doing that in our way, me in the White House and him out on the street, and it comes together with appreciation of each other, and I think it helps tell a beautiful story.
One of the things that struck me in the movie, and you made reference to it, is the whole line of, when you're in the room, it's as if you're not there, that you have to disappear. And I thought of my grandfather and those before me, to go into a room and have to disappear. What kind of strength does it take to do that?
It takes, as Martin Luther King says, a great deal of dignity and discipline, And I think you have to have a great appreciation for that, because it's not an easy route. In his case, luckily he was moving forward, the envelope, I don't believe he was a part of what King calls gradualism. We must fight against gradualism, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what he did do was he opened up doors, and that they continue to open, that are continuing to open today, as different people are doing things that they've never done before.
No. Powerful job. I really enjoyed it.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.